Welcome back to BrainFLoTv / Hot Topics TV. If you've never been here before, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And let's get right into the topic. So, reports that were released by the neighborhood talk show, Tory Lanez may have another chance to state his case after being found guilty of shooting Megan Thee Stallion and sentenced to a decade in prison. Tory Lanez has a lot of fans out here, a lot of people believing he did not shoot Megan Thee Stallion, even though Megan Thee Stallion got on a stand in court and also testified on video on social media saying, Tory shot me. That nigga shot me. People still don't believe that she was shot. A lot of people make a lot of fun of her. Oh, if you got shot, how come you still dancing? How come I don't see no bullet holes, just a little nick on your ankle, all this other stuff? Even though Megan has extensively said it has caused her pain, she had to take time off, she had to seek therapy, physical therapy, helping with her foot, being able to walk properly, dance again, etc., healing, all that, the psychological impact, everything. People say, nah, F all that. We want Tory Lanez. Lock Megan Thee Stallion up and free Tory Lanez. First I ever seen anything like this, where a man shoots a woman, the woman says he shot me, and people take the side of the man. Now, according to the media outlet, Tory Lanez's request for relevant evidence, that's what it's called, relevant evidence, has been granted by the courts, as they stated that there was good reason to consider. Tory is fighting for his freedom, and rightfully so. He must be going berserk inside of that prison cell, because to go from living a millionaire lifestyle to being locked up in almost solitary confinement, to go from fans yelling your name in these streets and on stage, to being surrounded by dick and balls, that must be taking a toll on him. Plus, it's summertime. He should have been out here dropping a new album, turning up for the summer, increasing his net worth, and living a star life. And instead, you're doing a decade in prison, while Megan Thee Stallion is out here turning up, increasing her net worth, living the star life, and turning up her net worth. Now, documents show that Tory Lanez, whose real name is Daystar Peterson, actually filed with the Court of Appeals in the state of California again, July 2nd. The court has read and considered petitioner Daystar Peterson's June 21st, 2024 motion for relevant evidence brought pursuant to Penal Code Section 745, Subdivision D, and the People's June 26, 2024 opposition to Peterson's motion for discovery. This is what the legal filing states. I'm not an attorney. That's legal jargon. At the end of the day, he has been approved for some more looking into his case, which opens up the possibility of him being able to get out on technicality. I highly doubt it. But money talks, bullshit walks. Tory Lanez makes a lot of money. Let's see how this goes. Good reason appearing. The motion for discovery will be considered together with Peterson's pending petition for writ of habeas corpus that was filed on December 12th of 2023. The document concludes. Now, habeas corpus pretty much means show me the body. Show me the body, which means Tory Lanez will have to appear before a judge in court. Show me the body. Then the judge or whoever else would have to decide, is there a reason to be holding him after they have looked into this? Now, if they find that there's no reason to hold him, they might let him out on bail pending other charges, or further investigation, again, which I highly doubt. There are a lot of people right now who are saying, listen, man, just go do your damn time. Shut up, do your time, and that's that. But you can't help but to think, prison is not a nice place, okay? I don't want to do not even a day. Forget a day. I don't even want to do an hour, half an hour, 15 minutes inside one, let alone a decade. So it's only natural that if you have the resources, the money at your disposal, you fight for your freedom. I said it before and I'll say it again. Tory Lanez was in a bad situation. He was in a bad situation because that's what happens to people who are young, famous, got a lot of money, a lot of free time on their hands, and then you start getting mixed up in other things like drugs, partying. The night the incident happened with Megan Thee Stallion, Tory Lanez, Megan Thee Stallion, Megan's friend, everybody that was there gave an account that they were all super drunk and they were all, pardon my language, fucked up. Tory said it himself. He was fucked up. They had to take a bunch of shots when they hit the door just to enter that party. And he arrived at that party drunk and high already. So by the time shit started happening, he was already blown out of his mind, didn't even know what was happening. Then you put a gun in the mix, and then you put emotions and arguing in the mix, anything's gonna happen. I'm not saying that it was his fault or it wasn't his fault. He allowed all this to happen. Megan Thee Stallion was very much a part of it happening, but this is how the cookie crumbled. It seems that Tory Lanez, who's now 31 years old, who has continued to fight for his alleged innocence in the case, he is now seeking a specific evidence which could be favorable in his case. Whatever this evidence is, shows up. It's supposed to show that he is wrongfully convicted and he should not have been convicted of this crime. Now, Tory had every friggin' chance in the book to take the stand at court, at trial, and speak on his own behalf. Listen, if I'm going to be facing 10, 15, 20, 25 years in prison, because he was facing a lot more time. He was facing like 27 years in prison originally. If I'm facing that much time in prison, my lawyers could only suggest I do not take the stand. But I would go against my lawyer's wishes and tell them, I want to take the stand. I'm innocent. I got to speak on my behalf. At least I know that if I get found guilty wrongfully and get sentenced, I did speak up on my own behalf. Not just sit there, because sitting there makes you seem like you are guilty and you're trying to hide behind your high-powered lawyers that your money can buy. See what I'm saying? Now, the comment section of the post, however, left Instagram users, they were more torn regarding the filing. Somebody said he already confessed on the jail phone. Give it up, man. 10 years for bullet fragments when Pop Smoke Killer is out and about talking about that he doesn't regret it. This was a second person right. And they have a point. Pop Smoke's killer killed Pop Smoke as a teenager. He's already served his time and got out. And he is now back on the streets doing Vlad interviews and expressing not 1 ounce of regret. As a matter of fact, if I look at Pop Smoke's killer and to do an assessment, a psychological assessment of that young individual, I would say that he has the potential to kill again. He looks like the type of person that is going to be getting into more trouble sometime in the near future. Just keep watching that space. You'll see. And he doesn't regret it at all. But here's Tory Lanez. Now, I want people to understand this. Whether it was a bullet fragment, whether it was a nick by a bullet, a scrape by a bullet, or a direct shot that went into a person, once you fire that weapon in the direction of that person and any part of that bullet hits that person, you in big trouble. Matter of fact, you didn't even have to hit that person with the bullet. The fact you aimed it at them and fired in their direction could put you in big trouble. People are yelling, let that man out of jail. The Canadian rapper whose wife recently filed for a divorce less than a year of marriage in June was accused of shooting Megan Thee Stallion in the foot back in 2020 following a pool party that was hosted by one of the Kardashian sisters, Kylie Jenner. Now, it's a lot of moving parts here, man. Tory Lanez's wife filed for a divorce. The man is like 1 year into a 10-year sentence. And she was like, I can't do this. There's too many dicks out here. I need me somebody. I need me a hot body. You know, a warm blood. You can't do all that for me. You locked up. And we ain't getting no conjugal visits. Not only that, I know she feels some type of way because obviously Tory was cheating on her the whole time. So she was just baby mama who was holding it down at the crib while you go out here and act like you're single and hide me from the world and live your star life. And now that you in trouble, you want to put me on front page. Everybody got to know about me because you're incarcerated. All these people you had, Megan Thee Stallion and the rest of them that you were fucking, are laughing in my face. And now I'm supposed to hold you down. So she thought about it. And then she was like, oh, nope, divorce. I'm sure her family members are like, girl, you so stupid. Ain't no money in this for you to get holding that man down. Divorce his ass and go live your life. Child support money alone from Tory Lanez, you could live off of that. You don't have to be here sacrificing your freedom for him. So she left, right? He was found guilty, 3 counts of felony charges before being sentenced to 10 years in prison through the Los Angeles County Superior Court. The new documents surfaced just days after Megan Thee Stallion was asked to potentially suggestive foot-related questions on a recent episode of Celebrity Family Feud. I don't know how that went, but all I know is Tory should have spoke up when he had the chance to speak up. Do you think that Tory Lanez is going to be doing a whole decade on this charge, or do you think for some reason, some form of technicality, he's going to be able to get out sooner? Leave your comments in the comment section below. Do you think he shot Megan Thee Stallion? I'll catch y'all in the comment section. Hit that subscribe button. It's SoFloTv/BrainFLoTv. You already know if the topic is hot, we're on it. I'm out. Peace.